Hi, my name is Jordan Thomas, PGA golf professional and instructor here at the Henry Brunton Golf Academy at Strawberry Farms in beautiful Irvine, California. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about angle of attack, and especially angle of attack as it pertains to our irons. Now, with an iron, we want to make sure that we're hitting down on the ball. We want to compress the ball into the ground and then let the club head travel into the turf. If this were a driver, we would want to make sure that we're hitting up on the ball. So one quick rule of thumb, you hit down on the ball with irons and you hit up on the ball with woods and drivers, okay? We see a lot of amateurs coming to our golf school here that are actually trying to help the ball up with an iron. So they're coming through and they're trying to scoop that ball up with an iron. That actually adds loft to the clubs and limits distance. So I have a drill set up here today to help us create a downward angle of attack here. As you can see, I have a nice wooden tee right in front of the golf ball. Now, as I set up to this golf ball, my only focus is to hit the golf tee out of the ground. That's going to give us a nice downward angle of attack. We're going to hit the ball first and then the turf. So my only goal here is to hit the tee out of the ground. Don't be concerned about the results of the ball. Focus on the process. That's the quickest way to get results. So demonstrated would look something like this. As you can see, that tee came out of the ground, initiating a downward angle of attack. If you have any more questions, give us a call here at Henry Brunton Golf, Strawberry Farms. Thanks, take care.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Hansen and I'm back here in the Irvine gym, and you just saw a great tip by Jordan at the Henry Brunton Golf School at Strawberry Farms. And he talked about making good impact on the ball and hitting down on the golf ball. So there's two things that we really notice with the body is if you sway or on your backswing or you slide on your downswing, it makes it a lot harder to make consistent impact, and especially hitting down on the ball. So I'm going to show you two great exercises that are going to help with that sway or that slide in your golf swing. So the first thing we want to make sure is that you have good internal hip rotation on the trail leg and the lead leg. So one thing that you can do is called hip drops. So what you want to do is sit on your butt with your hands behind you, and the big important thing here is that you're going to keep your right butt cheek on the ground. You're going to drop your knee in as far as you can while keeping that on the ground. You should feel a big stretch on the inside of your leg. You may not feel it there at first, but if you just do it, you're going to do it for about 3 seconds and then bring your leg back up and then 3 seconds. So do that about 15 times and do it on each side. Remember, trying to keep the glute or the butt cheek on the ground the whole time. And you're going to get a good stretch for that internal hip rotation. So try that stretch. So the hip drops are a really good stretch, and then we need something to strengthen the muscles on the outsides of the legs. So what I have is a band. It's just called a mini ring. And what you want to do is put it right around your ankle, just above your ankle. And you're going to go toes in, so you concentrate on what's called the glute medius muscle. And you're just going to step and do controlled steps back and forth where you feel that. If you have one of these bands, it's great. If not, you can pick one up at any sporting goods store. The other thing that you could use is your exercise band that you have at home. So the way to do that is to step on it about a foot apart and then cross the handles like this, and then you can do the same thing where you're stepping just like that and then back. So you can do that with either one of those. That's going to be great for the muscles on the outside, and it's going to help with that sway or slide. So remember, if you're trying to make good impact at a good impact position, it really depends on where your head is at on either side. So try those two exercises, stretches, and that's going to help you make a better impact.